In this video, I will talk about 9 windows technique. To start, I will say what is or the definition of 9 windows technique, which is an idea creation tool to ensure that companies, teams, and individuals do not stop creating or developing new ideas and methods for system, products, or services. Its main objective is to separate a problem in space and time. When to use 9 windows technique. Whenever an enterprise presents or has a problem, it's very helpful for them to use this technique because it discovers solutions by understanding the problem in the past, present, and future. 9 windows technique discovers or explores the problem by 3 categories, which is supersystem, system, and subsystem. Supersystem explores internal environment and components a problem or system interact with. System, the problem or system that was created, and subsystem, a component or parts of the problem or system. How to use 9 windows technique. Well, step 1 is to prepare the chart, which is on the left side. We will put supersystem, then at the bottom system, and then subsystem. On the top, we'll go past, present, and future. The step 2 is to explore the problem at the levels subsystem, system, and supersystem. The problem will be in the center, will be system and present. The third step is to complete the system row. In the past system cell, the company will list what started the problem. After that, the company will do the future system cell, which will list the goals to reach. Step 4 is to complete the supersystem row, which is past supersystem cell. In that cell, the company will write what would they do to prevent the current problem. In a future supersystem cell, they will write what can the enterprise do to fix the problems going forward. Step 5 is completing the subsystem row, which will be writing in past subsystem cell. In that cell, the enterprise will write what could they have done in the past to prevent the problem. In future subsystem cell, they would write what can they do in the future to prevent that problem if in case it still exists. Step 6 is exploring all the 9 windows by asking, can the company or team do something in advance to fix the problem or improve the system? Can the company do something in the future to fix the problem or improve the system? Or can the company or team do something in the present to fix the problem, to improve the system? Here an example. As I said before, the problem will be located in the center, which is in the cell system and present. In this case, the problematic is cultivate pitaya plant in cold climate. And then in the cell supersystem and present are the external environment that the problem interacts with, which is soil, trees, and climate. After that, in the cell subsystem and present are the components or parts of the problem, which in this case are fruit, leaves, and roots. After doing step 1 and step 2, the third step is developing the cell's system and past, which is the problem that was created. And in this case is genetically engineer the plant to go dormant in winter. After that is develop system and future cells. And in this case are heaters, greenhouse, plant tents, or wrap. And at last is developing step 4, which is super system. In that same row, in the past cell were soil engineering and seasonal harvesting, which were external environments that the problem interact with. And in that same row, in the future cell, may be protective forest, keep soil soft, and heat generating ecosystem. And at the bottom is subsystem, which is a component of the problem. In the past cell is genetically engineered fruit, leaves, or roots. And in that same row, in the future, maybe spray leaves, fruits, and leaves with waterproof coating. Here's another example. In the row system and in the cell present, the problematic is pen being used to write. In the row super system and in the cell present, the external environment is user, paper, desk, chair, light, and environment. And in the subsystem, which is a component of the problem, is link flowing through nib. And then in the row system, in the cell present, which is the problem that was created, was assembled, packed, delivered, stored, prepared to write. In that same row and system, but in future, is storing, effect, refilling, wear factors, disposal, in which describes a component or part of the problem. But in that same row subsystem, in the cell past is manufacturer or individual components. And in that row, but in future, is reusability, recyclability of component parts. I hope the examples given could be understood. However, it would be attached a link in which a video of YouTube is explained of the same technique and which also is very helpful. Thank you for watching.